Wear your helmet at home, kids, and don't do that. But here we are at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca, and it's a boys' own adventure weekend. I'm not going to be racing the Honda Grom. I'm actually going to be racing a Mazda MX-5 Global Cup car. This is the first ever Mazda Global MX-5 Invitational race here in the United States. It's at Mazda's home racetrack, and it's part of a whole weekend of Mazda racing. Now, I've mentioned Mazda a hell of a lot of times there. The people I also have to mention who really are looking after us this weekend is Meathead Racing. Meathead Racing, I'm ideally at home. Meathead run two of the best MX-5 Cup cars in the local championship here in the US, and they are going to be looking after me and Tony Crawford from Car Advice, the two Australian representatives. There's around about 20 cars on the grid, and a lot of countries are represented. Not only 10 very fast US races, but also another 9 races from around the world. 2 Aussies, a bunch from Europe, a couple of girls from Japan who are absolute guns in go-karts. So it's going to be interesting to see where we end up in the mix. The car we're racing, excuse my back, is one of Mazda's fantastic turnkey Global MX-5 Cup cars. They're built here in the US. The new retail price for them is $59,000 US. Now that sounds like a lot of money for a MX-5, but there's a lot of work gone into these cars. They are not normal road-going Mazdas, although the motor is a sealed 2-litre version of the same engine you buy in your road car. They're totally stripped out of road gear. They have a very stout, very secure roll cage in them, and a bunch of other changes that are essentially made to make this car more reliable, not necessarily quicker, but more reliable and race ready for some quite long races. Our 2 races this weekend are 45 minutes each. So depending on how quick we go, that's probably around about 30 laps here at Laguna Seca. So they've got things like a diff cooler and also a transmission cooler, but they've got uprated brakes, they've got an uprated differential, and they've also got, of course, racing suspension, fully adjustable. It's Thursday of race weekend. On tomorrow, Friday, we'll be doing our practice and qualifying. Practice is going to be interesting because we've never raced around here, so it's really going to be a matter of getting used to the car and learning the track. I was lucky enough to spend some time in the car at Winton last week and got some baseline settings for where we want to be. So we'll talk to the guys at Meathead, get those settings roughly in the car, and then go out tomorrow and have some fun. So I hope you join us over this weekend. It's going to be an awful lot of fun for me, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it too.